Lights, camera, and rolling. Welcome to the Shall We Football Podcast. I'm Ryan. With me are AJ and Colt. And today we are doing, is this our fourth mock draft?
Oh, I don't know.
I believe so, yeah. I have 4.0 in my paper.
I believe it is our fourth mock draft. In this draft, we are all picking every pick. In the first two rounds, we're going to roll through relatively quickly. Gentlemen, are we ready on this podcast? We talk football and only football, so help us God. Are you prepared to adhere to that oath?
No.
Absolutely.
Nope.
Perfect.
Hey, Colt, you sound like shit.
Oh, what?
Oh, no.
Yeah, Colt, you sound like shit.
What is that?
It's got a cold.
He just got his COVID vaccine.
He's got
I
the
feel
COVID.
okay.
There you go. But okay.
Oh,
It did knock
no.
me down a peg yesterday, we'll say that first dose. Yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, Colt, I don't know what's going on, my dude. I think the COVID vaccine's got your audio messed up.
It affects more than just your sense of smell and taste.
How we sounding now?
Oh, buddy, you
That's
sound
better.
great. Oh, you sound great.
It was the collar of the
It
jacket.
was the collar. Good God.
All right,
Crystalline
man.
and clear.
Okay, so the
All
first
right.
pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars are picking Trevor Lawrence. I'll have no discussion about it.
Yep, go ahead and select that one all the way through. With the second pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select for me is Justin Fields, Ohio State quarterback. A J?
I had Fields last time. I'm going to go Zach Wilson this time because my board told me to.
That's fine. I like that.
I'm going Justin Fields.
Gross.
I just think that that the Jets can't pass up on Fields, the name value, the consistency. He was the number two guy. He was the number one guy coming out of high school with Trevor Lawrence.
No. No, it's
Pretty
Trevor.
sure. Pretty sure Justin Fields was.
They either way, they were 1 and 2.
Yeah, they were 1 and 1A coming out of high school. I think the Jets are going to look at that and say Fields. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was Zach Wilson either. Number 3, Miami Dolphins select Jamar Chase. AJ, you've won me over.
Good, because now I'm going Kyle Trask.
Good for you.
Jamar Chase.
Falco. I have Penei Sewell.
Still.
Yeah, I really don't hate that.
No,
it's
I
probably
know,
the smartest thing.
Yeah, it is. I've been waffling again. I've been going back and forth again.
And early on, I was dead set on the receiver here, but
Yeah, I'm fine with Penei Sewell there. With the fourth pick, the Atlanta Falcons take Kyle Pitts.
Dirty dog.
I'm going to continue to make that pick because I think Kyle Pitts is that good.
You're filthy.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
AJ?
Justin Fields.
All right.
Okay. Ryan, you have totally sold me, and I've bought the hype on Kyle Pitts at 4.
Yes, sir.
God, that is
Yep, I'm there.
spicy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. I love that pick so much. Number 5, Cincinnati Bengals, Penei Sewell.
Okay.
That's a dream scenario for Cincinnati.
That is a dream
Indeed it
scenario.
is. And that will not be passed up on.
Yeah. Nope.
Sewell for me as well.
Okay. I have the Bengals reaching on Rashawn Slater, jumping to 5.
Ooh, I don't hate
Yeah.
that, really.
No,
I don't either.
I
mean-
played with that today. You read
Yeah.
my mind.
All right.
I don't hate that. Number 6, Philadelphia Eagles select. Not a quarterback, Jalen Waddle. Candidate's
Right?
safe.
You want to tell everyone what's going to happen if they
So
do
AJ got into a fight online on our Twitter account with a sports reporter in Wisconsin and said that if Jalen Hurts gets screwed over in Philadelphia.
This is not the woman from Wisconsin.
Oh.
She liked one of Colt's posts. I engaged a fellow podcaster, and she promised to chug. She's from the north. She abides by she says she abides by the the Canadian Constitution, a strict adherent to the Canadian Constitution, which apparently says that if the Eagles select a quarterback with the 6th pick, she has to chug, or maybe all Canadians have to chug 12.5 ounces of maple syrup.
There's maple syrup aplenty in Canada, so they should be fine.
It is abundant.
So we're going to be doing that in solidarity, all 3 of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am keeping our pancreases in check and selecting a wide receiver, Jalen Waddle.
I like it.
This is where Kyle Pitts stops falling for me.
Yeah.
He's not a tight end. He's not a wide receiver. He just catches passes.
He's a tight receiver.
Yeah,
He's a baller.
He's so tight.
I have Philadelphia going Jamar Chase.
All right.
Makes sense.
That's fine. That's another stud wide receiver. Chase was still on the board for you.
If he's there,
Yeah, absolutely. Number 7, Detroit Lions, another receiver, Devonta Smith, Bama.
Ooh, you had him falling
I
big
did.
time last time.
I did.
Stocks back up.
Yeah, me
Yep.
too. Devontae Smith.
Yeah, that's where I went to. Devontae Smith.
All
So,
right.
look at us go.
Trifecta.
That sucks me right where my dick is at. Number 8,
just
Carolina
disgusting.
Panthers, Zach Wilson, quarterback, BYU.
All right.
I love him with Joe Brady.
I do too. I was listening to a pod last night talking about that.
Yep. AJ,
Trey Lance, quarterback.
gross.
North Dakota State Technical Day School University.
Yeah.
So you got him going over Wilson.
No, you already had Wilson at 2.
Oh, yeah,
Wilson
Wilson.
was
I'm sorry.
Wilson
I'm
2,
sorry,
Fields 4, Lance 8.
Okay. I am going Zach Wilson in Carolina as well.
Yep. If he's there at 8, the Panthers are going to jump all over that.
Yeah.
Denver Broncos, number 9. I do have Trey Lance going here. I don't think he should. I know. AJ, please do it.
I did it. I did it. Mac Jones, let's go. Let's go. Mac Jones.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
5 quarterbacks, top 9.
Woo. Hit the button. Oh, man.
Boy.
All right. I actually have Caleb Farley going to Denver.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
No.
Yeah. I think they address quarterbacks somehow, some way, free agency, what have you. I don't know.
I don't mind that.
No, that tickles me. I like it.
Yep, scratches me where I itch. Number 10, Dallas Cowboys, Patrick Surtain, corner, Bama.
Yeah, I got Caleb Farley.
Yep.
Okay.
Same stroke, different folks.
Yep.
Yeah. I will follow suit yet again with Ryan on Patrick Surtain.
What is
Yep.
wrong with you two?
I don't know.
Corner. Let's roll.
I don't like
Cowboys
this at
getting
all.
secondary help. We colluded.
This is gross.
Yeah.
That's why we finished up our drafts at the same time. We had our own
Absolutely
little
disgusting.
smoke signals going. New York Giants at 11 in the 2021 draft. I've got Micah Parsons here.
Okay.
I had that real early on. I think it was like the first month and a half that I was doing mock drafts, which was probably back in November.
Yeah, we've been taking we've been taking wide receivers there this whole time, and all the top 10 guys are gone. They're pieced out. AJ, who you got?
Rashawn Slater.
All right.
Rashawn Slater. This is the first. Yes, I've been going wide receivers. Kyle Pitts. Quiddy Pay once or twice, but I think Dave Gettleman can't Gettle help himself.
That was something. Colt.
I'm going Jalen Waddle. I've wavered on the skill position receiver picks with New York Giants as well, but I'm going to stick to it here.
Yeah, I don't hate that either. They need some help outside any way they can get it. Number 12, San Francisco 49ers. This is where I've got Farley going. AJ.
I've got Patrick Surtain, not Surtain.
Yep. The second.
Yeah.
There was another one of him.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I'm actually going Trey Lance here, San Francisco.
Yeah,
I would love to see.
Oh, you dirty.
I would love to see Trey Lance in Shanahan's system.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I still don't think he should go that high, but he's going to, and I think that's probably the best possible landing place for him.
Yeah.
13 Chargers. This is where I've got Slater going.
Yeah, I've got Darisaw here.
Yep.
I had Darisaw as well.
Yep. 14 Vikings. This is where I've got Darisaw going.
Well, with all the offensive linemen worthy of getting picked here, I went with Kwity Paye.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
That's disgusting school up north.
That's where we have mocked him this entire offseason. We've mocked Kwity Paye to the Vikings.
The trend will continue with me as I have Kwity Paye also.
Yep. New England Patriots. This is where I've got Mac Jones going off the board.
You're so dirty.
I know. You know you like that.
I do.
Oh, McCorkle is going to thrive in that 2 tight end set they're bringing back in New England.
Yes, he is, buddy.
I know.
Jonnu and Hunter.
Yes, he is.
This makes me the most nervous about my mock thus far is Jalen Waddle making it.
Yikes, buddy.
The Pats. But with the board, he can't fall any further.
No, he can't.
Ryan, yet again, simpatico. McCorkle Jones
yes, sir.
to the Patriots. Something's brewing in New England, man. Exactly.
He's got the body
yes,
to deal with the cold in Foxborough.
That's what it boils down to.
Body Ventura.
Yeah. I could have gone with the body of work in his 1 year at Alabama, but he's got the body of a man.
He does. Well insulated.
He is all American man going to Foxborough. All right. Cardinals at 16. This is where it kind of got a little tricky for me.
It really did.
I threw a little reach out there for Elijah Vera Tucker.
Buddy, me 16. Too.
Oh,
yep.
Me too.
Yep.
I'm gonna differ. I'm gonna pivot and go JC Horn.
I'm fine with that.
That was the other one that I had.
I am fine with JC Horn going off the board right there.
I love it. Elijah Vera Tucker, I started to think about it and I was like, that defense, you know what? A lot of that can be addressed in free agency, and I know the offensive line could, but I was like that. Yeah, I guess the defense isn't as good as the offense, but the offense also wasn't as good as it seemed.
No, they scored a lot of points, but I don't know how they did it. It was Kyler, and that's about it.
Yeah.
17 Las Vegas Raiders. AJ, you're gonna hate this pick. Texas is back. Samuel Cosmi.
Whoa. Jumping.
He's big, man. He's 6'7", 320.
Yeah, he's a
big boy.
Texas is not back. Texas is not back. Micah Parsons. I couldn't reach. I wanted to do what you just did. I could not reach for another offensive lineman. Best defensive player available. They just added Yannick Ngakoue, so I wasn't going to send Jalen Phillips or Greg Rousseau to die in Vegas. So
I wasn't.
Micah Parsons might enjoy it.
That was the signing of Yannick Ngakoue kept Gregory Rousseau out of Vegas for me.
Yeah,
for sure. Number 10, Miami Dolphins. Oh, do we get the Colts Vegas Raiders?
No.
Yeah. So I still have. It's okay. I was contemplating. I was aware of Ngakoue getting signed, but I for whatever reason I've booked them more pass rush help because their defense was just horrible.
It was really bad.
Really bad.
It was so bad. A linebacker would have been appropriate as well, but I kept him with Mr. Rousseau.
That's fine.
Yeah,
it's still not a bad pick.
Okay. Yeah. Not as much of a need now as it was a couple days ago, but
so here looking good. And now with the Dolphins at 18, Cole, I don't know if you went so Elijah Vera Tucker is gone for Ryan and I. So that makes not taking Sewell at 3 less palatable for Ryan and I. You took him, however, and now you with the Dolphins have your choice of Rondale Moore, Rashad Bateman, and a couple other guys. So Ryan, where'd you go with this?
I went with Kwity Paye.
Okay.
He's still sitting around.
I went with Kwity Paye, best defensive player on the board and that I can see at this point. I just about gave them Zaven Collins to fill in that Kyle Van Noy void. But I didn't pull the trigger on that.
Van Noy. I went with Jalen Phillips here. Same principle. Except you know what? It was between him and Rousseau. Rousseau can do a little more damage on the inside. What they're looking for is legit a 3-4 outside linebacker, which Phillips is probably closer to being.
He's better suited for that.
Yeah,
he's better suited for that.
Yeah.
Colt?
I'm sticking to my guns on my guy Rashad Bateman here at 18 for Miami.
Yeah,
I still
hate that.
I have a hunch they're gonna pull the trigger in free agency on a marquee receiver, but for now they haven't. So
I still like that pick, even if they do get a Galladay.
Yeah,
I like that pick a lot. 19, Washington football team. I've got Rashad Bateman going here. Now that they have their quarterback.
And they do have their quarterback.
And he did go to Harvard.
Otherwise. He did go to Harvard.
Yeah.
He went to Harvard, yeah. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went Kadarius Toney here, who did not go to Harvard.
No, he did not. I'm not sure he can spell Harvard.
I too have the Floridian Kadarius Toney, AJ, going here.
Well done.
Yeah, he doesn't stick around too much longer for me either. Number 20, the Chicago Bears. I've got Rousseau going to the Bears.
I do too.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a lie. I have JC Horn.
Okay.
It was actually it was between those two players, and I kept looking at. They lost some depth in the offense or in the defensive front, but they still have Mario Edwards and Hicks and Goldman. So it would just be a depth play, and they literally have their best. They lost Buster Skrine, and the other two guys come off the books next year, so they need help in the secondary.
All right.
Yep. Don't hate that.
I went Christian Barmore to the Bears.
Yeah, I like that too.
I don't hate that one bit. Like I said, they're now missing depth up front in that front three. And if you look at the numbers, that Bears defense wasn't what its reputation would insist.
Yep. 21, Colts. Got Tevin Jenkins, tackle, Oklahoma State.
I like it.
You just be reaching for tackles left and right. Oh, wait, I know why. I know why. We're reaching for Sam Cosmi out of Texas. Now we're reaching for Tevin Jenkins out of Oklahoma State. Texas is back. Oklahoma State never left.
Never left. Tevin Jenkins is a legit player, and he is sneaking into the back half of the first round on a lot of people's boards. And I think that the Colts are really going to like that. But he's going to add a piece to an already really good offensive line. And it may take him a year or two to become really, really good, but he's going to step in and be very serviceable day one.
Oh, whatever helps you sleep at night. I got Greg Rousseau here.
Yeah, don't hate that either.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yep.
I have Elijah Vera Tucker.
Yeah, good spot for him.
Yeah, real good spot.
Especially if they decide to move Quentin Nelson out to tackle.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've discussed before. We all think that Vera Tucker stick it left.
Can do the same thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can do the same thing. I agree. Tennessee Titans 22. I've got J.C. Horn here.
Very nice. They picked up Janoris. No, they didn't pick up Janoris Jenkins.
They picked up somebody in the secondary.
Yeah, and they cut Adoree Jackson.
They did. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is surprising. I have them with Rashad Bateman, actually. Corey Davis went bye-bye.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
There are a ton of vacated targets in Tennessee right now.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, Tennessee. This was a tough one for me. I had to really stew on this for a minute. I went with Trevon Moehrig.
I like that pick, man. I really do.
Yeah, Vaccaro went bye-bye. He got cut.
Exactly.
Yep. Moehrig's a good pick there.
Yeah, they need secondary help.
He's a stud.
Ryan, you are a Southern boy at heart, man.
What do you mean?
You are a Southwesterner at heart. Actually, I think Moehrig is phenomenal. I think Tevin Jenkins is phenomenal too. He doesn't last much longer on my mock.
I'm telling you, he makes fun of me, and then he makes the same pick 2 picks later.
Oh, it's flattery and whatever the fuck they say.
Oh, all right. We got the Jets at 23. Azeez Ojulari.
That a boy. I'd like to second that.
Yep.
Okay. I took Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah here.
Yeah, I don't hate that either.
I felt like he was falling a little too far.
Yeah, he was falling.
Yeah.
He's just he's a weird position. He's got to find the right fit.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if that's the right fit for him.
I think he can fit anywhere, but we saw the lack of impact that Isaiah Simmons had last year, and I think that's affecting him a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
24, Pittsburgh Steelers, the Pittsburgh Feelers. Got Zayvon Collins going to Pittsburgh. Feeling all up over that Steel City.
I got Tevin Jenkins. I got Tevin Jenkins. They need help, man. They did just sign, probably ill-advised, but they signed Zach Banner without much experience to his name. But I think Tevin Jenkins can move inside if necessary, and I don't know what's happening with Alejandro Villanueva yet. So it has to be offensive line. That was just so bad.
I just didn't have anybody left on offensive line to give them.
Yeah, I went the same as you, AJ. I went with Tevin Jenkins to Pittsburgh as well.
Yeah, see,
you guys can make right choices.
25 Jacksonville Jaguars. Here I've got Merrick coming off the board.
Ditto. Let's go, bud.
Yeah.
Let's go, buddy.
I love that guy, man. He's so good.
He's a beast.
I'm going Jalen Mayfield here.
Yeah, I like that too.
I get down with that.
I like that too. 26 Browns. Here's where I've got Jalen Phillips. Even though they signed Tack McKinley, I'm not sure he's going to make the team. He got cut from the Bengals because he failed his physical.
Wow.
He failed his physical. He physically doesn't exist.
Yeah. So I got Jalen Phillips going to the Browns.
Same spirit. I got Christian Barmore here. I love Christian Barmore. The positional value is just not really there with him, and he's not a transcendent player. He was kind of situational at Bama, but I think he's going to be a stud.
I agree.
Real stud. Colter?
Jalen Phillips for me, for the Brownies.
Attaboy.
Yes, sir.
Attaboy. 27 Ravens. This is where I've got Joker coming off the board. They can do a lot of things in Baltimore with that dude.
Joker.
Yeah.
I got Jason Away, edge rusher from so I don't know if you guys heard this. He is rumored to run at 6'3", 250 or so pounds in the 4.3s. I don't know if you've heard this rumor.
I don't believe that.
I haven't heard it.
That's a false narrative.
I've heard it a couple places.
Those are alternative facts.
Is it fake news?
Aye.
Let's leave that.
Did you hear that from Tucker Carlson?
Don't you just? Yeah, I'm all right.
Oh man.
Colt, who you got?
Aziz Ojulari.
Yeah, good pick.
Excellent. Well done.
Good pick. 28, Nollins. They need help.
A lot.
I gave him Greg Newsome from Northwestern.
Whoa.
All right.
We get on my shovel, start digging here, bud.
Yeah.
Positionally, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
There are other dudes I could have taken that are higher on our podcast board. But that Northwestern defense played Justin Phillips and that receiving core really tough.
Yeah, they did. They played well. I got Joker.
I mean
here.
Justin Fields. Yeah.
I hear you. I got Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah going here. Just best defensive player available. I can't let him fall any further than 28th.
Yeah.
I have Jason away to Saints.
Yeah, that'll work.
They just lost Trey Hendrickson.
Him and his supposed 4-3.
Supposed.
His rumored falsified 4-3.
We don't know if it's falsified.
We'll see when his pro day numbers come out. All right. After that, we got the Packers. Let's go, Pack. That's where I got Jalen Mayfield going.
Okay. That's a good spot.
I've got them appeasing Aaron Rodgers. I got Rondale Moore making the move from the state of Indiana, just one state north.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Okay. I wanted to go receiver here, but I also have a hunch. I feel like maybe even Juju or Fuller is bound for Green Bay. Michael Parsons was still on the board. I couldn't let him fall any further.
I'm amazed he got this far.
I like that we're just glazing over AJ saying that Wisconsin's one state north of Indiana.
North and west.
We did just gloss over that.
North and west.
You gotta skip over one to get there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can go Illinois and then up and over. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Nice geographical check there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it very much. I appreciate it.
We're talking football. We're not talking about geographies.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's not how you spell football. Geography. Buffalo Bills at 30. That's where I got Barmore.
All right.
Barmore it is. I've got Zaven Collins here. They need help more so at edge, but he can.
He can play. He can play edge.
Whole bunch of shit.
Yeah. He can mess around and do some things.
I've got Joseph Asai for the Bills.
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll do just fine.
That'll be fine.
We're going to start getting squirrely here in the second round. First, we got to get the Chiefs at 31. Terrace Marshall for the Chiefs at 31.
I've unlocked that before. I appreciate you.
I like Terrace Marshall.
I got Jalen Mayfield here.
Shit.
They ain't got enough big people on that team. Jalen Mayfield's a big people. They're gonna love him.
He's related to Baker.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that's true.
He definitely ain't as dangerous.
Not even close. I've got Alex Leatherwood.
Yeah, I like that. I've done that before.
Yeah. And I do believe they just cut Eric Fisher.
They did.
They cut Mitchell Schwartz and Eric Fisher.
Mitchell Schwartz
too. Yes. Okay.
I like that pick, Colt. 32 Super Bowl champions, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I got Travis Etienne. The luxury pick of the Super Bowl champion.
Ditto. Travis Etienne.
In the same vein, but Najee Harris.
Yeah.
I think Arians he's never been sold on Ronald Jones, I don't think. Fournette's likely cut. Give him a big bruiser, and they still have Keyshawn Vaughn as receiving down. Hell, maybe Tommy pulls James White to say, hey, come win another ring with me. So he's the receiving down.
He does have that power.
Round 2 time. Starting off where we began. Jacksonville Jaguars. Number 33, Kadarius Toney.
Okay.
Little speedster.
Texas is back.
Yeah. Texas is back.
Sam Cosmi.
Wait. Oh, you're saying Texas is back.
No. Texas is back metaphorically. Texas is not
right.
Back.
Yeah, I like Sam Cosmi there.
I'm going Terrence Marshall.
Yeah.
Terrence.
I'm fine with that too.
Did I see that?
Fine with that as well. Jets, Jets,
hold on,
34.
Gentlemen, is his name Terrence or is it Terrace?
I mispronounced it. It's Terrace. Yes, I just mispronounced it. Yeah,
like
I've
Romeo
been
and
mispronouncing
Juliet
it for months.
A stroll. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet go for a stroll on the terrace.
On a terrace, yes.
Right on the terrace, Marshall Jr.
Doing something romantic on the terrace, Marshall Jr.
Poor terrace.
All right, now it's time. 34, Jets, Jets, Eric Stokes out of Georgia.
Okay.
I like these big athletes from Georgia.
These big fleets?
Yeah, the fleets.
You talk about a big fleet, Najee Harris.
Yeah, he's a big one.
Jets.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a good pick. I went Asante Samuel.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Not bad. Atlanta Falcons. This is where I've got going away.
I think I'm going to mute you.
Oh.
Well, I didn't like that one bit.
I deserve that.
I've got a sigh here.
Okay. I went Basham. Carlos going Basham.
Well, apparently they need an edge.
That was worse.
That was
real bad. I was hoping it was. Yeah, it's exactly what I was going for.
Folks, I just went ahead and muted both of them for those egregious puns. I'll be unmuting them in a few seconds here. All right, I think that's enough. Gentlemen, you may unmute yourselves if you promise that that's the end of the punnery.
I can't make that promise.
I figured.
Yeah,
that's okay. That's okay.
36, Miami. Dylan Radins. Mulleted gentleman from North Dakota State.
Okay.
Showed up big at the Senior Bowl.
I got Alex Leatherwood here.
Yeah.
All right. I like that too.
Same strokes, different folks. What do you got, Colt?
I went Travis Etienne.
Don't hate that.
He's already got him a tackle in Penei Sewell.
Yeah, they're gonna love that there.
Yep.
37, Philadelphia Eagles. Aaron Robinson. UCF.
All right. I can see that.
All right, I got one Terrace Marshall Jr.
Yeah. Walking along the terrace.
I I am going Zaven Collins.
It's about time, bud.
Yeah, he was.
I know.
It's about time.
Plummeting.
Yeah.
So you've had 2 linebackers fall big time for you. You had Parsons 28th to the pack, and now Zaven Collins 37th in the second round for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, my first linebacker came off at 23 to the Jets.
I'm glad it was Joker.
I'm telling you, all these free agency moves and stuff, it's thrown things awry.
It's just not as important of a position.
Yeah.
It's true. That is true. 38 Bengals. I'm going offensive line, Wyatt Davis.
I had that thought. In my brain area.
Yeah. If he's healthy, he's real good.
He is real good. I got Carlos Basham here, though. Share the wealth.
Yeah. Ryan, getting back into sync with you, I went Wyatt Davis as well.
Love that. And he went line with Slater at 5.
Yep.
Carolina Panthers. Current hometown team. This is where I've got Leatherwood going.
It's a great spot.
Good spot. I got Asante Samuel Jr. Getting a little help in the back end there.
Yep, they need it.
In the area.
I went Sam Cosmi.
Texas is back.
Texas is all the way back.
God, they're so back.
They're so back it hurts.
They're so back.
Back like gonorrhea. You just itch it to death.
By back, do you mean that it was already there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. As soon as Tom Herman showed up, they were infected.
Oh, that's probably true, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's
too bad.
Probably true.
It's really too bad. Number 40, Denver Broncos, Nick Bolton.
I got Aaron Robinson here.
Yeah.
It's a good spot for him too.
You went corner earlier.
Yeah, I did.
Had to be done.
Yep.
I too went Nick Bolton to the Broncos.
I've seen him fall a lot.
Yeah. I was hesitant to pull the Trask trigger right here.
It's never too early for Kyle Trask.
I was about to do it.
We'll see who actually does do it first. 41, Detroit Lions, Liam Eichenberg.
Let's go. Thank you.
Right.
I like the way that kid plays.
Yeah. You don't hear his name called very often.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
So I got Nick Bolton here, just best defensive player available.
Sure.
By a pretty wide margin.
I went Aaron Robinson.
Yeah, they need that. They need everything, but that pass defense, despite having Jeff Okudah, was atrocious.
Yeah, he didn't have the best year.
It's pretty well documented that defense was terrible, especially in the second.
Yeah.
They were legendarily bad.
Do you remember the game towards the end of the season last year where Brady threw, I think, 4 touchdowns in the first half? And
I do.
And then his backup, who was his backup at the time? He torched them too for another 2 touchdowns. I mean, they just crushed Detroit.
It was really bad. That was a holiday game, I believe. It
was
around Christmas time.
Pretty sure doing that on a holiday is like a war crime or something.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm actually going to dispute AJ's best defensive player available with the only player in college football last year to grade in the 90s against the run and the pass. Ronnie Perkins. The New York Giants. at 42.
Ooh.
Yeah, if he hadn't been suspended for 6 games last season for what is now a legal amount of marijuana in his system, if he hadn't been suspended for 6 games, he's a surefire first-round pick. No question. They changed the rule in the offseason.
Yep.
Oklahoma was a different football team, offense and defense.
That's true. They very much were.
He had 5.5 sacks in 6 games.
He's rising up quick. He wasn't in he wasn't in my top 100. Now he's down to, I think, 74. He was.
I mean, just from watching him play quite a bit the last couple of years, kid's an animal.
Yeah.
He is he is Kenneth Murray style kind of good.
I've got Elijah Moore here.
That was where I was going to go if I didn't go Perkins.
Yeah.
I went sticking on the edge. I went Joe Tryon.
I like that. Underrated. He's a big dude.
Yep.
Big dude.
San Francisco 49ers. This is what I was talking about. AJ's kind of hate. Need interior offensive line. Creed Humphrey. I'm doing it.
Oh man, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I don't hate it.
Did you see check out his pro day numbers. They're astonishingly good.
He's a gangster, man. He's real good at the football.
I know.
He'd be real good at the football. I can't let Wyatt Davis fall any further here. I had the same thing in mind, though.
Same spirit, yeah.
Yep. I also went Creed Humphrey.
Attaboy.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, it's learning.
Yeah.
It's learning. Uh-oh.
All right, Dallas Cowboys at 44. This is where I was going to try to do something that AJ would really hate. Do 3 Oklahoma guys in a row, but I couldn't find anybody to fit the spot. I went Baron Browning, linebacker from Ohio State.
Yeah, big riser recently. Big riser recently. That was a 5-star athlete.
Yep.
Out of Texas.
Oh yeah.
I decided Ohio State was
Texas
right for him.
is still back.
Here, I have Creed Humphrey.
There you go.
I have Creed Humphrey. This seems eerily reminiscent of, and I don't think it's nearly as much of a reach as we saw Travis Frederick to be a few years ago.
No, I don't think so either.
But it's like I think that he steps in at center and
plays well.
He doesn't make him forget Travis Frederick, but he's going to be a hell of a pro.
Yep, I agree. Coulter?
Oh, where did I go? I went Levi. I'm going to try not to pull a mispronunciation. Owuzurike.
That's real damn close.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Onwuzurike. Okay, I missed the N.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna have my roommate on here. I'm thinking honestly, if he's available next Tuesday, when we have potentially a guest on here, I would love to show our guest my roommate's inability to pronounce words.
Oh, we should have him try to spell them too.
Owuzurike.
Maybe we'll have Colt do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might work.
Well, I was cross-referencing the Colts linebacker with this guy's name. You know what I'm talking
about? Okereke?
Yeah. I was kind of melding both of them on purpose.
This guy right here, this one guy. Yeah, that guy.
Bobby. Levi. Bobby. DJ.
Yep.
Tua.
45 Jaguars. Levi Onwuzurike.
Hot diggity dog. I got Pat Fryermuth here. I don't know if you guys got to watch him play at all.
I didn't.
At Penn State. He looked, you did get to see Mike Mayer, the true freshman Notre Dame, play. Very similar.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Very, very similar.
Okay.
That Mayer kid's a monster.
I also went Pat Fryermuth.
Well done.
Yeah, look at us go.
I'm sure Trevor Lawrence will appreciate this greatly.
Oh,
also, Tyler Eifert is Gonzers, and they have they have no tight ends on their.
They don't have a tight end, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And the Patriots are scooping up tight ends willy-nilly.
Yeah.
So
at the Patriots at 46, they're going to take Elijah Moore.
Okay.
I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious, though, if they signed Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, and then drafted Pat Fryermuth.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past them.
It would be very Belichick of him.
Yeah.
No, what they're going to do is sign Cam Newton for 1 year, draft Kyle Trask with the 46th pick in the second round. He's going to beat out Newton, start, win the division, go to the AFC championship game, and lose it and win offensive MVP.
Bold predictions.
Texas is
that makes my teeth itch a little bit.
I could see a similar scenario playing out with one McCorkle Jones at the helm.
Yeah.
But not Kyle Falco.
Yeah. I just got a little physically ill.
Yeah.
AJ was the first one to pull the trigger.
Yeah. I'm going Rondale Moore.
Did you think it would be anybody else?
No, I didn't.
Rondale Moore stuck around a long time, Colt.
Yeah, I know.
He's stuck around on mine too. I still haven't picked him yet.
Oh yeah, you're wrong too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait a little bit for Rondale. $47 Chargers, Joseph Asai, Texas.
Oh God, they're so back. Oh, they're so back.
All the way back.
We joke, Steve Sarkisian scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, 100%. That dude can flat out coach when he's sober.
Yeah.
Fucking fat.
All right, I got Elijah Molden here, cornerback from Washington.
I like that kid, man. He's got a good body.
Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy Lake knows how to make him up there.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I'm going Javon Holland, safety.
Yeah, I like that too.
Love it.
Yep.
Hopefully Derwin James and him can pair and maybe make the two best safety combination in football. If he wouldn't have opted out this
fast.
year, it could. If he wouldn't have opted out this year, he might. I think he's potentially above Trevor Merrick.
Yeah, he might be. I've seen him looked at more highly than Merrick, for sure.
It's just not playing killed his stock.
He may be potentially, if he had played, he may be the biggest faller in this draft. Is Javon Holland for deciding to not.
Yep.
48 Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to take Dylan Moses.
Okay, you can have Dylan Moses. I'll take Dylan Reduns.
All right. Take his flowing mullet. That mullet's going to be hot in the desert.
I'm also taking Mr. Mullet Man.
Yeah,
Mr.
but
Dylan
you know what?
Reddings.
You know what, bud? If I'm gambling, I'd rather gamble with a mullet.
That's the truth. That is the truth. The Raiders cut their center today, Rodney Hunter. And it cost them $2 million in cap space and didn't save them any money.
There goes Gabe Jackson, Richie Incognito, and Rodney Hudson.
Knock on wood if you're with me.
And Trent Brown is gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the shit?
Knock on wood if you're with John Gruden. They weren't knocking.
Anybody? Jeff seems real excited that Yannick Ngakoue is on that team. Great. He doesn't play against the run. He comes in on third down only. And I don't know, maybe you can ask him to play on the offensive line. He's asked to be traded before. He's probably not going to be down for that.
He can be a tight end.
He could be a tight end, yeah. It's like the only position they don't need.
Yeah. Colt?
Oh, I said Dylan Redoon.
Would you leave the program, dude? Texas is back, and you act like this.
Jesus Christ. This is on me, folks. This is on me, fellas. I'm sorry. Arizona Cardinals. This is where I got Najee Harris going.
I love it. it. There's no way he falls this far, but if
I don't think so either.
God, Kyler Murray. Oh my God.
You got to take him if he's there.
He's so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merry fucking Christmas, Kyler.
Right.
I said a bad word. I got Eric Stokes here.
Yeah, I like
Big
that.
Big body, Georgia, cornerback.
Yep, like it.
Okay. I'm going with my guy out of UNC, Javonte Williams.
Yeah, like that too.
I've mocked that there for sure before.
I love that kid. I like him and Michael Carter.
He's a baller. They both are.
Yep. 50, Miami, the Dolphins, Javonte Williams, North Carolina.
I'd like to second that. Javonte Williams, Miami Dolphins.
Yep.
Okay. I went Jabril Cox.
Like that too. He's a good player.
Great Cox.
Great Cox. Now they just have to acquire Fletcher.
Yeah.
Have a couple of Cox on that team.
Couple Coxes.
Yeah. Maybe Kyle Long.
You guys are on thin ice. Okay.
Yeah.
The mute button looms.
Yeah. I'm getting a itchy trigger finger here.
Got to get Kyle Long over there to sit next to him on the bench.
Who is 51. Back, by the way? Kyle Long, unretired.
I know.
Interesting.
51. The Washingtons. I went Kelvin Joseph, corner, Kentucky.
Why
wouldn't you?
I'm saying why not Kyle Trask?
Because he's next. Spoilers.
Oh. Man. Kelvin Joseph is rising fast. Mel Kiper's got him in his top 25.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going with a Golden Domer here, AJ, and Liam Eichenberg.
So am I for the next one.
Yep. Yeah.
No.
I like that too.
No, I've got Eichenberg here as well.
Yeah. It's adorable, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gave it away already. 52, the Bears. The man, the myth. All that is Gator, Kyle Trask.
You'll like this one. I got Tylan Wallace here.
Ooh, yeah, I do like that one.
Okay.
Have you gotten a chance to watch any Tylan Wallace tape?
I have a little bit, and I'm a believer.
I've watched a touch, and I'll say I'm a believer as well.
Yep.
Pretty electric.
However, for this pick, I also went Kyle Trask.
Yeah.
Just in case Andy Dalton implodes in Chicago. Kyle Trask will be there.
If you remember Andy Dalton, he's Andy Dalton. He's still Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Yep. Will always be Andy Dalton. 53, Tennessee Titans. This pick is never going to happen because Rondale Moore is not going to fall this far. If I wasn't an idiot and had picked him in the first round like I should have, late in the first, early in the second, I would take Tylan Wallace here, but since he's on my board, I have to take Rondell Moore.
I got Javon Holland. Kenny Vaccaro went bye-bye, so they need a replacement there.
Yep.
Okay. I've got Elijah Moore.
Yeah. The kid's really good.
Yeah. He's good at football.
He can football well. 54, Indianapolis Colts. Asante Samuel Jr.
I like it.
All right, same vein. I got Tyson Campbell, Georgia.
Same vein again. Elijah Molden.
Yep.
Tricky.
Colts have to address corner in this draft, I think.
They very much do. Yeah, you know what? They actually have the cap space to do something if they don't address it here, but they gotta get players that they're not paying a shit ton of money towards at some important position. You know,
you can get some corners on the cheap in the draft. Pittsburgh Steelers. This is where I've got Molden coming off the board.
I've got Davian Nixon.
Yeah, I like that.
They lost Tyson Alulu. They've got nobody in the center of that defense, and Davion Nixon had a phenomenal year. Probably the best defensive tackle in college football last year.
Yeah.
Including Christian Barmore.
He was very, very good.
I went Baron Browning.
Yeah. They had a lot of linebackers get a lot of touches last year and play relatively well. Yeah. Browning's going to be a good addition, especially losing Bud Dupree to the Titans. Seattle Seahawks, their first pick of the draft, Landon Dickerson.
Yeah, they got to go offensive line. I went Jackson Carman here.
Yeah.
I went on the edge help, Patrick Jones, second.
They're going to allow Russell Wilson to continue to die.
Yeah, I probably should have went.
They keep doing that. His wife is going to grab him by the ear and drag him to a different city.
That's right, she is.
I kind of have a feeling Russ is going to get traded.
Okay, AJ. We went over this last week or the week before. Can't remember which. Where are you on the surprise meter if Russell Wilson gets traded now? Last week you're at a 9.
I'd say I'm at an 8.
Coming down a little bit. I'm coming down a little bit too. I told you I was at a 7, I believe. I'm coming down to about a 6, I think.
Yeah, I'm at about a 6-7 myself.
Yeah.
It was rumored Chicago made a real aggressive push to get him.
Yep.
Which makes me wonder.
Still be. Go ahead.
It just makes me wonder who pumped up Andy Dalton so much. Who else might have been vying for Dalton?
Ryan Pace is who did that.
Yeah.
I've got a buddy who's a huge, lifelong Bears fan. He texted me this earlier tonight. Ryan Pace, free agent quarterbacks. Ready for this? Brian Hoyer, Matt Barkley, Mike Glennon, Mark Sanchez, Tyler Bray, Chase Daniel, and now Andy Dalton. Trades or draft picks spent at quarterback. Mitchell Trubisky and Nick Foles. Not exactly a sparkling track record for Ryan Pace as far as the quarterback position goes. Oh, yeah. You could win some YMCA pickup basketball games for that squad, though, guaranteed.
No.
Find them at a Planet Fitness near you.
I say the 3 of us go get my 2 other roommates, and as long as Mike Glennon and his giant neck aren't out there, I think we can get a couple W's.
I think they'd take us 8 out of 10 times. that elongated neck gives you post presence. I forgot where we're at, guys. Where are we at?
We're at 57. The LA Rams.
The LA Rams is where I've got Jabril Cox going.
That's where you're sending your Cox.
That's where I'm sending my Cox, to LA, where all Cox reside.
You guys are disgusting.
I know.
I got Joe Tryon here.
Yeah.
Edge, Washington, UW. Colt, talk dirty to me.
Oh, I can't talk too dirty. I went Jackson Carman. Just kind of plain Jane.
Yeah, that is rather plain Jane.
Yeah.
It's all right, though. Andrew Whitworth can't keep doing this forever.
No, he cannot. 58, Baltimore Ravens. Javon Holland for me.
Javon Holland for Ryan. Andre Cisco for me. Safety.
Andre Cisco for me. I second that.
Safety.
Yeah. Book it.
This is a pick that I absolutely adore.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns, 59. CT Atwell.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Tylan Wallace still on the board?
I forgot about Tylan Wallace, to be honest. He slipped my mind.
Bummer, dude. Poor Tylan. I got Greg Newsome here.
For the Brownies, I got Tyson Campbell.
Yeah, it was really hard to forget what happened to that Browns secondary in the playoffs.
Yeah, they were really, really bad. 60, Saints, Tryon, Washington.
I got Levi Onwuzurike.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's not going to fall this far. He's not even going to get close. I sort of forgot about it. Full disclosure.
Yeah. I went Greg Newsome the second.
Yep. 61, Bills. This is where I didn't forget about Tylan Wallace.
What wide receiver did they sign?
Did they get Cole Beasley back?
They signed Emmanuel Sanders today.
That's who it was. Thank you.
They cut John Brown yesterday.
Okay. He'll fill that role.
I've got Trey Smith here. As is well highlighted on our Twitter, I argued with a couple non-casuals, Bills fans. Non-casuals.
Mafia.
Yeah.
You got in the mud with the Mafia?
Yeah, let's go. Bring it on, Bills Mafia. Let's no, it was just that Feliciano and Williams were signed for not too much money, but they were signed sort of a knee-jerk reaction. Had one season of relatively productive play. Williams especially, but that was after getting run out of Carolina. And I likened it to Trent Brown. Feliciano was Andrew Norwell-ish to me, except Norwell signed at 26 years old for more money. Feliciano's 29. So is Darrell Williams, who's 29. Trent Brown signed that contract when he was 25, 26.
Yeah.
So I still think they need offensive line help. So I went with Trey Smith here, a 5-star player out of the state of Tennessee, played for Tennessee.
Yep. He didn't come too far off my board here in just a couple. Cool.
Agreed. Same. I went Tylan Wallace. Even with the Emmanuel Sanders signing, I think he's just a role player. I think there's a lot of upside with Wallace.
Yeah. Yep, I like that. 62, Green Bay Packers, Amari Rodgers, Clemson.
Wow.
He took snaps at running back at his pro day.
Hey, congratulations, bud. He's not on my board.
Good for me.
Deep dive. I like it.
That's right. Oh, wait till that Powell kid comes out. He's going to go high out of Clemson. He and DJ Uyunglele are going to put up monster numbers.
Uyunglele. You know what? It's not Powell you got to watch out for. Justin Ross is going to burst back onto the scene, and that's a top 5 draft pick next year.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Love him. He was as scary of a wide receiver as I've seen, not named Devontae Smith or Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
I've got Dylan Moses here. Could let him fall any further.
Sure.
It's a good pick.
Even after the ACL injuries, still a hell of a football player.
Still a hell of an athlete. Yep.
Green Bay, I went Trey Smith.
Trey Smith, very nice. Hopefully Billy Turner can play right tackle for them. He's normally an interior guy, but they cut Rick Wagner.
Yep.
So we'll see how that plays out. But you can't go wrong. He's a quality player.
Yep. 63, Kansas City Chiefs, Trey Smith.
Trey Smith. Nice. Did you have them taking an offensive tackle earlier? You did, right?
Let me double check. I believe I did.
No, you had them going with Terrace.
That's right. They are walking along the terrace in round 1.
I've got Jabril Cox here, another linebacker. This is where my Cox is going.
Okay.
Out in the cold in Kansas City. Yep. Snuggle your Cox up there next to the barbecue.
I opted for Dylan Moses here.
Sure. I like that pick too.
Hey, Ryan, take us home.
Final pick, 64 in the first 2 rounds of the 2021 draft, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Take Davion Nixon, Iowa.
I love that pick.
Yeah.
Patrick Jones II, University of Pittsburgh.
Yep,
like it.
That'll do it.
Rounding out my last pick, Davion Nixon to the Bucs.
There we go.
Wow, boys.
I think Colt and I were thinking about Ndamukong Suh.
Yep.
Potentially not being there.
So let's reflect on our sins a little bit.
Shall we?
Please.
My most egregious sin, I believe, is letting Rondale Moore fall all the way to 53. That was dumb.
Yeah, not great. So if we look at our top 10s here, Kyle Pitts at number 4 for both of you guys. No quarterbacks in the Falcons. Do either of you care to explain yourselves?
The Falcons, they can't do anything with a quarterback for 2 years.
Right. My logic too.
You can't justify sitting Matt Ryan when he's making that much money. You can't. When he's 22% of your salary cap.
Yeah.
He can't sit.
I think maybe next year they look at quarterback, but I don't think they can afford it this year with what they have invested in Ryan.
So let me put it to you this way. If they're good enough to where Matt Ryan continues to play, Justin Fields can sit behind him.
Sure.
Because if they don't take Justin Fields and Matt Ryan plays well, their pick will not be this high, and they'll have to give up further draft capital to get to this spot.
That is true.
Yeah, that's the other side of the coin.
So when you're up this high, the reasoning is make a pick because you'll have to go all Bears or Rams on it, or Eagles for that matter, or back in the day Chargers on it, or not Giants on it, and give up your half your next 3 drafts to get Eli Manning.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's true. To your point, you can't sit Matt Ryan.
Nope.
Well, I mean,
really sit him next year.
Yeah, well, how long is it going to be till Jordan Love ends up playing? True. Although I didn't agree with that in the first place. I don't think any of us.
No, but also being picked at 23 is different than being picked at 4.
Yeah, that's completely true. All right, so looking here at the next 10 or whatever numbers. So 11 through 22. Elijah Vera Tucker moving on up.
Yeah.
For Ryan and I.
Yeah.
You guys both have Mac Jones to the Patriots.
Yeah. With Cam on a 1-year deal, that makes sense to get Jones at 15 if he's there.
I don't think he's going to last that long. If he does, I think it's a great pick.
Yeah, I'm not sold that he's going to last that long either, honestly.
No. I'm baffled of re-signing Cam for a year.
I'm not.
So
I'm not stunned.
I literally think that they whiffed on plans A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Whatever they were, I think they whiffed on a whole bunch of plans, and that's why they're doing this.
Yeah, I get that too. And it doesn't seem very Belichickian to take a quarterback in the first round. But if Mac Jones is there, I don't think there's any way
you say it's not Bill Belichickian. I'm pretty sure is what you say. Which it's good. I like the word. When has Bill Belichick needed to take a quarterback in the first round in his entire career?
Never had to.
That is very true, very true. However, I just don't see that as his philosophy.
So I've heard it countless places and countless times that isn't his philosophy, because just for the simple fact that they love to trade down always.
Yeah.
Sure. But also, if you look at what the Chiefs did, they added Patrick Mahomes to a 12-4 football team.
Yeah.
They had a great football team already, and they added a transcendent quarterback to that. Is what pushed them to an unbeatable level last year, and for the most of this season. They added Patrick Mahomes to a 12-4 football team. The Patriots are a 7-9 football team. You got to have pieces around it before the quarterback's going to work, and then you find somebody really good on a rookie deal, and have those pieces around him for 5 years if you pick up the option, and then you got to pay him.
I think I could absolutely see the Patriots trading up. Their window with that secondary is slim. It's small.
Yeah.
With the Gilmore girls and the McCourties and all them back there, they're getting up there in age, and that's the strength of the entire team. And I thought, with Hunter Henry and adding some of the weapons, they added Trent Brown back at right tackle. These guys can play. I think they added I think 7-9 is not representative, especially for the rest of that team, and because they've added
agreed.
Weapons.
Well, and they're getting guys back from opt-outs, and they've already added the tight end pieces. They're probably going to look at somewhere in this draft for some wide receivers. They may make a run at some veterans. They may make a run at Kenny Galladay. Who knows?
They signed Corey Davis.
Aguilar.
They signed Nelson Aguilar. Yeah. Who is a good piece.
Yeah, it's not game breaking, but it's
no, but he's
coming
good.
Coming off his best season.
Also, I think he automatically steps on as the best wide receiver on the team.
100%, yes.
Absolutely, yeah. There's also talks that the team is shopping N'Keal Harry. So
not shocked by that.
Why? No. Who's buying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Who? Maybe there's someone out there who thinks they can salvage him, fix him, his draft capital. I don't know.
That's over there that's in the open box clearance rack where you're going to find something with a missing power cord.
Yeah, I mean,
these are those jelly beans that are in that bag at the dollar store that the colors don't match the flavors.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looking at 23 through 32 here, there's not very many surprises. No quarterbacks. We got a running back made it in all of our drafts, number 32. Travis Etienne for Ryan and I. Najee Harris for Colt.
Yep.
My linebackers fell in the end of the first round.
Yeah, you.
I just prioritized the edge and the offensive line.
Yeah,
and some skill positions.
That's the best way to look at it. To me, that's the best way to look at it, with the exception maybe Devin White, and then Luke Kuechly before him, maybe.
Yeah.
How about Patrick Queen? Is he on that same level for you last year?
Yeah, he was picked in the 20s. I'm talking about taking a linebacker crazy early, or a traditional tight end like TJ Hawkinson super early, although he was not peddled as a traditional tight end. He kind of is. We had Kyle Trask going 52 for Ryan to the Bears, 46 for me to the Patriots, and 52 again for Colt with the Bears.
Yep. Not surprised by any of that. Would not be surprised if he goes further than that. He hurt himself. He should have opted out of the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah, I agree.
He'd be a first-round guy if he had opted out of the Cotton Bowl. Just did flat out and did not play. I'd have him in my top 20 or top 15 probably.
Yeah, at that point we could be looking at 6 quarterbacks in the top 10.
Yeah, but he stunk it up against Oklahoma.
We all went running back with Arizona, didn't we? The second round?
We did.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Kenyon Drake there's not much buzz about him re-signing. And the Cardinals have also come out and said
I went with Eric Stokes instead of a running back.
Okay.
They're going to need an Eric Stokes. They're going to need to start rebuilding that secondary here pretty soon with Patrick Peterson getting up there in age.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, next week we will be reacting to all this free agency hullabaloo and tomfoolery and shenanigans, the goings on. We may have a guest with us.
Even a cameo from Evan as well.
Yeah, maybe a cameo from His Highness.
The princess himself.
The princess,
like a nice lineup here.
The princess of pronunciation. Evan.
Yes.
So look forward to that. We'll be reacting to all things free agency next week, potentially with a guest, and with the princess of pronunciation himself, Evan C., coming on to dazzle us with his articulation.
It really is truly beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, boys, I'm going to play us out unless we have anything else to add.
I'm a little hungry.
I am exhausted.
As am I.
Yeah, it's bedtime for us. Thanks for listening to the Shall We Football podcast, because, gentlemen, when the question is shall we football, the answer is what?
Fuck yes. Do you guys want to curse? Do you guys want to curse real quick? It feels really nice.
It does. It's cathartic.
Fuck yeah, let's talk some football.
There we go.
Yes. Love that. You can find and subscribe to the Shall We Football podcast on any major podcast platform. Every episode of this podcast also available in video format on the YouTubes, alongside other content. Like, subscribe, press the notification bell to be alerted every time we upload. Do not forget to follow us on Twitter at SWF_podcast. That is SWF_podcast. Thanks for listening, and good night.